21st century Pinellas County on the beautiful Gulf Coast, one of the most crowded places in the whole United States. We've got modern high-rise buildings, major traffic congestion, and more people packed per square mile than anywhere else in Florida. It might be pretty hard to imagine today, but ancient Pinellas County was a place where hundreds of years ago, small bands of Native American people lived, and even further back in time than that, great mammoths and armadillo-looking things the size of a Volkswagen Beetle roamed around this very ground. We start thousands of years ago in a time when sea levels were much lower, and that Gulf of Mexico shoreline we love so much here was about 100 miles further out in the Gulf than it is now. The Tampa Bay we know today was a savanna, a grasslands covered with vegetation and a few sparse trees. And there was a much different cast of creatures here that included the giant sloth and the saber-toothed cat, who roamed this area in their fight for survival and left their bones when that fight ended. Wow, kind of hard to imagine all those creatures once living right around here, isn't it? Okay, up to now we've been pretty much in the domain of paleontology, which is the study of fossils. I'm now at Weeden Island Preserve, and we're going to take a look at the human presence and how archaeologists have been studying the human artifacts left behind by Native Americans who once lived in what we now know as Pinellas County. The earliest evidence we have for human habitation indicates that Paleo-Indians were here 10 to 12,000 years ago, and they probably interacted with some of the creatures we just spoke of before. In fact, the evidence we found are points from the weapons they used to hunt those creatures. It's quite a story, so come with us as we travel back to ancient Pinellas.